let's get cozy because I'm a big fan of story times. I love talking, so here I am with another story to tell. And this story is going to be about the time that I accidentally dated someone's husband, because these men just be doing the freaking most. Okay, so I remember this was probably back in 2017 at this point. I went out with my friends one night. We stayed out until the wee hours of the morning. Like, I remember leaving my friends at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, we stayed up, we partied all night long from like 9 o'clock that night to 7 a.m. the next morning. But between 7 a.m. in the morning and me going home, I was hungry. So Waffle House is literally like on the corner street of my house in my neighborhood. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to Waffle House, I'm gonna get me a biscuit, and then I'm gonna go home and sleep because I haven't slept yet. So I go to Waffle House. It's raining. I still have on, like I said, the clothes that I went out in. So it's now Sunday, and I'm looking like a skank at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning because I looked like a skank the night before going out on a Saturday night. But I'm hungry and I'm going to Waffle House. So I go in, I place my order, and I'm coming back to sit out in my car. I'm like, I'm not going to stay inside a Waffle House looking like a skank on a Sunday morning. So let me go get back in my car. When I'm going out to my car, this man stops me and he's like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, it's raining. I'm trying to get in my car. I'm like, I'm fine. How you doing? He's just like, you're very beautiful, and I just want to know if I can like talk to you real quick, possibly get your phone number, see if I can hang out with you, see you again. And I'm just like, okay, first of all, it's raining, so I'm not trying to stand out here and talk in the rain. And he's like, well, you can get in my car. And I'm just like, he basically like let me get in his car because I'm so foolish that I got in this random man's car that I just don't know. But he was very handsome. He had a nice truck. So took a chance with life and I got in this man's car. So he's talking to me and I asked him, I'm like, do you have any kids? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, do you have a girlfriend? He's like, nah, I ain't got no girlfriend. So I'm like, all right, cool. He has kids, or he told me he had a kid. He told me he doesn't have a girlfriend, so I'm thinking things are fine. So we talk. 10-15 minutes passed because I was like, all right, I ordered my food. I need to go back inside and get my food to eat and go back home. So he was like, all right, well, here's some money. Pay for your food. I hope you have a great day. I would love to contact you again. So is there any way that I can get your phone number? I'm like, I done already got in this man's car. So clearly I am somewhat trusting of my life and him. And I'm like, he done gave me some money to pay for my food. I like when you give me money up front because that means you ain't got no problem doing what you need to do as a man and helping a sister out. So I'm just like, all right, fine. Here, you can contact me at, this little number or whatever. Because I haven't had a phone in years, so it was definitely like my iPad, like text-free number or something like that. So we are, at this point, we're just kind of like texting because I got my food and I went back home. So we're just kind of like texting throughout the day. He was like, I would love to see you again, yada, yada, yada. So I saw him later on that day. I did not let him come to my house. I can't say that. I did tell him like, okay, meet me back at the Waffle House that you met me at. I'll leave my car there and then we can go forward from there. He was like, all right, cool. So about 3 days passed of us just kind of like linking up with each other. He would take me out to eat. We would like have smoke sessions. We were just vibing. It was fine. Well, one day rolls around. We are, like I said, doing what we normally do, going to get food, having a smoke session. While we were driving, his phone rang. And I guess he had his phone hooked up to like the Bluetooth in his car, because when it rang throughout the whole car. And because he had like the screen, I saw who was calling him. And the screen said, my wife. So I'm just like, you got a wife? And he was like, yeah, but you know, that ain't none of your business. You just need to play your role. I'm like, my role? I didn't even know I had a role. What are you talking about, sir? Like, when I asked you, did you have a girlfriend? And you told me no. You should have told me I have a wife. You should have been wearing your ring. First of all, you shouldn't have approached me at all at the Waffle House. Like, what do you mean you have a wife? And what do you mean play my role? I was just like taken aback. I'm just like, what? Like, you can't trust these men at all, married or not. Like, they do the most for no reason. Like, I'm not doing anything with you, sir. I haven't hugged you. I haven't kissed you. I'm not going to have sex with you. Like, we're not doing any of that. Like, you just really out here doing the most. Like, why? But then I ended up thinking about it, and I'm just like, and I got onto him about it too. I'm just like, why didn't you answer the phone for her? And he was just like, I don't feel like dealing with her. And I'm just like, anything could happen. Like, if this is the mother of your kid, because you told me you had a kid, like, what if something is wrong with the kid? Like, what if something happened to her? Like, what if her car broke down and she need help? Like, I'm just like, I'm putting myself in her shoes. Like, I wouldn't want to be somebody's wife and my husband out here 30 plus gallivanting with some 20, I was like 25 at the time, yeah, like some 25-year-old little girl. Like, what are you talking about, dude? So I was just like, dude, at this point, just take me back to my car, because I was just like, I don't want to be in this situation. If I would have known up front that you had a wife, I wouldn't have ever let it go this far. And now that I know that you have a wife, like, you're legally bound to someone, it's not even like you have a girlfriend that you're breaking up with. You got a whole wife at home. I'm not about to play with you, sir. I can't do this. Like, I don't want the karma to come back and bite me in my butt because I'm willingly dealing with you knowing that you have a wife. So I was just like, no, sir, sorry, I got to go. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, why would he even, like, betray his wife like that? Like, why would he want to deal with me? Like, yeah, I'm attractive, or I feel like I'm attractive, whatever. I'm like, and he might have been attracted to me, but why do that to your wife? And then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, if that's his wife and she has a kid, she doesn't have as much freedom as I do. And if she doesn't smoke with him, she's not doing things that he likes. So I'm the girl on the side that's, I guess, filling all the voids that he's not getting in his marriage, because I don't have kids. I can get up and go. I smoke. If you got the trees, I'm with it. Like, and I was just like, this freaking sucks. I don't want to be the girl that's filling the void for anyone ever. I want my own husband. I want my husband to do right by me. I want to be a wife. I want to do right by him. Like, it's just a completely different situation when you're legally married to someone. So it just blew my mind, and I was just like, I'm just so done with men. Like, they do the most for no reason, that it's now story time that's going to be on my channel. And if she's older than me, like I said, they were 30 plus at the time when I was 25, and she'll probably never run across this video. He'll probably never run across this video. But if you're married, like, regardless of what the situation is, please don't be out here like filling voids with other people. Like, let your marriage be what it is. Whatever you're not getting, oh well, just, you missed out because you ain't get the partner that you wanted in the beginning. Like, you know your partner don't do XYZ, you know you want to do XYZ, like, figure it out. That's really all I gotta say about it. My dog loves coughing and hackling in the background. But either way it goes, that's just my story time on the time that I accidentally dated a married man. It was no fun at all when I found out. So just don't be that girl. Don't be